Today, we're going to dive deep into the legendary teachings of Miyamoto Musashi, the samurai warrior who conquered not only his enemies, but also his own inner demons. Miyamoto's life was a testament to the power of self-discipline. He was born in a time of turmoil, when Japan was torn apart by war and violence. At an early age, Miyamoto decided to become a warrior, and he spent his entire life perfecting his art. The records have it that Miyamoto would have his first duel at the age of 13 where he defeated Arima Kihei. He fought in over 60 duels, and he was never defeated. But Miyamoto was not content with merely being a skilled swordsman. He was driven by a relentless desire to become the best, to master his craft, and achieve a level of skill that had never been seen before. He spent years traveling and challenging other swordsmen, defeating them one by one and learning from each victory. Through his experiences, Miyamoto realized that self-discipline was the key to unlocking his true potential. He knew that without the discipline to train every day, to push himself to his limits, and to learn from his mistakes, he would never be able to reach his goals. And so, he developed a set of principles and practices to help him cultivate this discipline, which he passed down in the Book of 5 Rings. Today, this book is still a relevant guide to achieving mastery in any field, by mastering oneself. If you're searching for the secrets to self-discipline to help you achieve success, get ready to have your lives turned around, because we're about to dive deep into the secrets of self-discipline that Miyamoto Musashi has left for us in his works. Whether you're struggling to find the motivation to chase your dreams or looking for ways to overcome the obstacles that stand in your way, the wisdom of Miyamoto is sure to inspire and guide you towards your ultimate goals. Before that, please hit the subscribe button to stay on the channel and discover more philosophical videos on finding happiness and success in life. Number 1. Define your purpose. Miyamoto's philosophy emphasizes the importance of defining your purpose and aligning your actions with your goals to build self-discipline. He believed that self-discipline is the key to achieving excellence in any endeavor, and that it can only be developed through a clear understanding of your purpose and a relentless pursuit of it. But what does it mean to define your purpose? It means to have a clear and specific goal that you are passionate about and committed to achieving. It means to have a sense of direction and a plan of action that guides your daily choices and actions towards that goal. It means to have a deep understanding of your values, strengths, weaknesses, and limitations, and to use that knowledge to make intentional and strategic decisions. Defining your purpose is not a one-time event, but an ongoing process of self-discovery and self-improvement. It requires continuous reflection, experimentation, and adaptation as you learn from your successes and failures and refine your goals and strategies. Miyamoto's insights on defining your purpose and building self-discipline can be applied to various areas of life, such as business, sports, education, relationships, and personal development. Let's explore some of his key teachings on living a purpose-filled life. Know your enemy, know yourself, and your victory will be certain. This quote from Sun Tzu, a Chinese military general, captures the essence of Miyamoto's strategic mindset. To achieve success in any endeavor, you need to have a clear understanding of both your strengths and weaknesses, as well as those of your opponents or competitors. You need to be able to anticipate their moves, exploit their weaknesses, and leverage your strengths to gain an advantage. In the context of self-discipline, knowing your enemy and yourself means understanding your internal and external obstacles to achieving your goals. It means identifying your fears, doubts, distractions, and limiting beliefs, and developing strategies to overcome them. It also means recognizing your strengths, talents, passions, and values, and leveraging them to fuel your motivation and focus. For example, if your goal is to start a business, you need to know your industry, your competitors, your customers, and your own strengths and weaknesses. You need to research your market, analyze your competition, and develop a unique value proposition that differentiates you from others. You also need to know your own skills, resources, and limitations, and be willing to learn and adapt as you go. An important quote from Miyamoto on defining your purpose says, "Perceive that which cannot be seen with the eye." This cryptic quote also comes from the Book of 5 Rings, and it suggests that true mastery requires a deeper level of perception and intuition than what can be perceived with the 5 senses. It implies that there are hidden patterns, energies, and meanings in the world that can only be revealed through a heightened awareness and a spiritual connection. In the context of self-discipline, perceiving what cannot be seen with the eye means developing a sense of purpose and meaning that transcends superficial desires and external rewards. It means connecting with your innermost values and passions and using them as a compass to guide your choices and actions. It also means cultivating a sense of mindfulness and presence, and being aware of your thoughts, emotions, and sensations in the present moment. For example, if your purpose is to become a professional athlete, you need to perceive beyond the physical training and competition. You need to develop a mental and emotional resilience that allows you to overcome setbacks, failures, and injuries. You also need to cultivate a sense of purpose and meaning that goes beyond winning or fame and connects with your personal values and passions. This can help you stay motivated and focused even in the face of challenges and distractions. By knowing yourself, you can cultivate the inner strength and focus needed to overcome obstacles and achieve your goals. Remember, your purpose is your compass, and self-discipline is your engine. Use them wisely, and you will achieve greatness. Number 2, stay focused. Miyamoto was not just a swordsman and philosopher, but also a master of focus. Miyamoto believed in simplicity. He believed that the simplest solution is often the best one, and that complexity only serves to distract us from our goals. He wrote, "The primary thing when you take a sword in your hands is your intention to cut the enemy, whatever the means. Whenever you parry, hit, spring, strike, or touch the enemy's cutting sword, you must cut the enemy in the same movement." But what does this mean for us? It means that we should focus on our goals with laser-like precision and not allow ourselves to get distracted by irrelevant details or unnecessary complexity. If you have a goal in mind, you should take action towards it immediately and without hesitation. This level of simplicity and focus is what allowed Miyamoto to become one of the greatest swordsmen of all time. Miyamoto also believed in the power of routine. He understood that in order to achieve mastery in any field, we must commit ourselves to a disciplined routine of practice and improvement. Miyamoto once said, "You can only fight the way you practice." This is true not only in the martial arts, but also in every aspect of our lives. If you want to improve your focus and self-discipline, you must commit to a daily routine of practice and improvement. This routine might include meditation, exercise, reading, or any other activity that helps you sharpen your mind and body. Moreover, Miyamoto was a master of self-control. He believed that the greatest enemy we face is not an external threat, but our own weaknesses and vices. Miyamoto says, "The true science of martial arts means practicing them in such a way that they will be useful at any time, and to teach them in such a way that they will be useful in all things." In other words, we should strive to develop self-control and discipline in every aspect of our lives, not just in our martial arts practice. We should resist the temptation to indulge in vices such as procrastination, laziness, and excessive indulgence in food or entertainment. Instead, we should cultivate the strength of will to resist these temptations and focus on our goals with unwavering determination. In order to stay focused, Miyamoto also believed that we must be fully present in the moment and aware of our surroundings. In his own words, "Perception is strong and sight weak." In strategy, it is important to see distant things as if they were close and to take a distanced view of close things. To stay focused, you should cultivate mindfulness and awareness in your daily life. You should pay attention to your surroundings and the people around you and not allow yourself to be distracted by your thoughts or worries. By staying present and aware, you can remain focused on your goals and not allow yourself to be derailed by external distractions. The last thing to do to ensure you remain focused in the pursuit of your goals is perseverance. Miyamoto, that true mastery takes time and effort, and that we must push ourselves even when things get tough. B.C. Forbes, the founder of Forbes magazine, once said, "The man who is intent on making the most of his opportunities is too busy to bother about luck." This aligns with Miyamoto's teachings on staying focused. It means that you should not give up when faced with obstacles or setbacks. Instead, you should persevere and continue to work towards your goals, even when it seems like the odds are against you. You should have faith in your own abilities and trust that your hard work and dedication will pay off in the end. By finding your purpose, embracing routine, mastering your emotions, learning from failure, and staying humble and open-minded, you can develop the self-discipline and focus needed to achieve your goals. Number 3, accept everything just the way it is. One of the most important lessons on Miyamoto's approach to self-discipline is to accept everything just the way it is. Now, this might be something you've heard in motivational videos. However, this is a hardcore, no-nonsense approach to building self-discipline that has been tried and tested for centuries. Let's start by examining what it means to accept everything just the way it is. This means that you don't fight against reality. You don't waste your energy and time wishing things were different or trying to control things that are beyond your control. Instead, you accept things as they are and work with them to achieve your goals. Think about it. How many times have you found yourself getting frustrated and angry because things didn't go your way? How many times have you blamed others or external circumstances for your failures? This is the opposite of self-discipline. This is a victim mentality, and it will get you nowhere. Miyamoto understood this, and he lived his life accordingly. He was born into a turbulent time in Japanese history, a time of war and political upheaval. He became a wandering samurai, living by his sword and his wits. He faced countless challenges and hardships, but he never gave up. He accepted everything just the way it was and used it to fuel his growth and development. Miyamoto's approach to self-discipline was not about passive acceptance. It was about active engagement with the world around him. He saw every obstacle as an opportunity to learn and grow. He didn't shy away from challenges. He embraced them. He didn't complain about his circumstances. He used them to his advantage. One of the most famous examples of Miyamoto's acceptance philosophy is his duel with Sasaki Kojiro, another renowned swordsman. The story goes that Kojiro was known for his deadly technique, the swallow cut, and Miyamoto had never faced it before. However, instead of being intimidated, he saw this as an opportunity to learn. He arrived at the duel with a wooden sword, a length of rope, and a bokken. When Kojiro attacked him with the swallow cut, Miyamoto dodged the blade and struck Kojiro with his bokken, killing him instantly. This is a perfect example of Miyamoto's acceptance philosophy in action. Instead of fearing Kojiro's technique, Miyamoto accepted it as a challenge and found a way to overcome it. He didn't try to control the situation, he worked with it. He didn't wish things were different, he accepted them as they were and used them to his advantage. Now, you might be wondering how all of this applies to your life. How can you use Miyamoto's acceptance philosophy to build self-discipline and achieve your goals? The answer is simple. Start by accepting everything just the way it is. Stop fighting against reality and start working with it. When you face an obstacle or challenge, don't complain or make excuses. Instead, see it as an opportunity to learn and grow. Embrace failure as part of the learning process and commit to a lifetime of continuous improvement. Next, focus on practice and repetition. Identify the skills or habits that you want to develop and commit to practicing them consistently. Whether it's a new skill at work, a fitness routine, or a creative pursuit, commit to practicing it every day. Don't expect immediate results. Instead, focus on the process and trust that the results will come with time. Finally, embrace simplicity. Identify the distractions and noise in your life and eliminate them. Simplify your routines, your possessions, and your relationships. Focus on what truly matters to you and commit to living a life of purpose and intention. Number 4, be detached from desire your whole life. Miyamoto was a master of detachment, and his entire life was built on detaching from the material. He lived a simple life, free from the trappings of wealth or fame. He once said, "Do not seek pleasure for its own sake. Do not let your thoughts dwell on material things. All that is necessary is to live in the present moment." This quote is a powerful reminder that happiness and success do not come from external sources, but from within. When we talk about detachment from desire, we are not advocating for a life devoid of pleasure or ambition. Instead, we are talking about cultivating a mindset that allows us to pursue our goals without being attached to the outcome. This detachment is what builds self-discipline, and it is a critical component of success. This means that you do not become overly attached to your goals or your material possessions. You do not allow your desires to control your actions or your emotions. Instead, you maintain a calm and focused mind, free from the distractions of desire. Miyamoto's teachings on detachment can be applied to any aspect of our lives. Whether it is in our relationships or our personal goals, we must learn to detach ourselves from our desires and focus on the present moment. By doing so, we can build the self-discipline that is necessary for success. Miyamoto's teachings on detachment can also be applied to our careers. If we are overly attached to our careers, we may find ourselves working long hours and neglecting our personal lives. We may become consumed by the desire for success and lose sight of what truly matters. By detaching ourselves from our career goals, we can focus on doing our best in the present moment and let the rest take care of itself. The same can be said about our personal goals. If we are overly attached to our personal goals, we may become obsessed with achieving them and lose sight of the journey itself. By detaching ourselves from the outcome of our goals, we can focus on the process of self-improvement and enjoy the journey, rather than fixating on the destination. Number 5. Embrace solitude. In the Book of Five Rings, Miyamoto emphasizes the importance of solitude in building self-discipline. He believed that being alone and embracing solitude is essential to developing a strong mind and body. There are 4 steps to embracing solitude to building your self-discipline according to Miyamoto. Step 1. Be with nature. Miyamoto believed that being in nature is the best way to find solitude. He would often retreat into the mountains or forests to find solitude and meditate on his life and training. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to get caught up in the hustle and bustle of daily life. We're constantly bombarded with distractions and noise, making it difficult to find moments of peace and quiet. However, finding solitude in nature can be a powerful way to recharge and refocus. Take a moment to think about when you last spent time in nature. Did you feel more calm and centered? Did you feel a sense of peace and clarity? If so, try to incorporate more time in nature into your daily routine. Step 2. Embrace silence. Another way to embrace solitude is to seek silence. Miyamoto believed that silence is essential to finding solitude. In his training as a swordsman, he would often practice in complete silence, focusing solely on his movements and breathing. This is something that might be tough to achieve as we're constantly bombarded with noise and distractions. We have TVs blaring in the background, notifications pinging on our phones, and endless chatter from social media. However, embracing silence can be a powerful way to find inner peace and focus. Try to incorporate moments of silence into your day. This could be as simple as turning off your phone for an hour or finding a quiet space to meditate. You'll be surprised at how much more focused and centered you feel. Step 3. Cultivate self-awareness. Miyamoto says that solitude is essential to developing self-awareness. By spending time alone, you can gain a deeper understanding of yourself and your own thoughts and feelings. Self-awareness is crucial to personal growth and development. By understanding your own strengths and weaknesses, you can work to improve yourself and become the best version of yourself. Take a moment to reflect on your own self-awareness. How well do you understand your own thoughts and feelings? Do you have a clear understanding of your own strengths and weaknesses? If not, try to spend more time alone and reflect on your own thoughts and feelings. Step 4. Embrace the struggle. Most of us often try to avoid struggle and hardship. We seek comfort and convenience, but this can hinder our personal growth and development. Miyamoto believed that embracing struggle and hardship is essential to building self-discipline. In his own life, Miyamoto faced numerous struggles and hardships. He grew up in a turbulent period and was forced to become a warrior at a young age. However, he used these struggles to become a stronger and more disciplined person. By embracing struggle and hardship, we can become more resilient and disciplined. You can do the same by reflecting on your own struggles and hardships. How have these challenges helped you to become a stronger and more disciplined person? If you're currently facing a difficult situation, try to embrace the struggle and use it as an opportunity to grow. In this video, we've learned that self-discipline is the key to unlocking your full potential, and without it, you'll never achieve your goals or reach your true potential as a human being. But self-discipline isn't just about gritting your teeth and forcing yourself to do things you don't want to do. It's about cultivating a mindset of focus, determination, and resilience. It's about developing the habits and routines that will help you stay on track, even when things get tough. If you want to build self-discipline like a true samurai warrior, You need to start by setting clear goals for yourself. You need to identify the habits and behaviors that are holding you back and commit to changing them. You need to create a plan of action and stick to it, no matter what. But most importantly, you need to cultivate a warrior's mindset. You need to embrace the challenges and obstacles that come your way, knowing that each one is an opportunity for growth and development. You need to stay focused, stay determined, and stay disciplined, no matter what life throws your way. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe to stay on the channel and get more videos like this.